Now you can use the action constraint to set up a complicated animation to be triggered by the movement or translation or rotation of one particular bone. So for example, here from frame 1 to 21, I've just done a couple of keyframes here on this armature. And I'm going to set it up so that when I move the target bone here, all of these animations are going to run. So this is already saved into an animation, an action called my animation. I've set the fake user on, so when I disconnect it, it's not going to disappear. We need to take note of the starting frame that we want to use for our constraint and the ending frame. So that's frame 1 and 21. So now I'm going to disconnect it. So let's just click it here. And you notice when I scrub, nothing's going to happen. And I'm going to connect it to one bone and then copy it across to the others, because you need to add this constraint on every bone that you want to move. All right, so the way we do that, select our target, shift select our owner, Control Shift C, and then choose the action constraint. So here it's actually red because we haven't set it up yet. We've got our armature as a target and the target bone as being our target bone. You can decide how it's going to be mixed or evaluated. I'm just going to leave that at default for now, and the influence is at 1. The stuff that I'm interested in is down here, our mapping. The first thing we're going to look at is which action that we're going to use. So I'm going to click in here, and I'm going to choose my animation. And the starting frame is going to be frame 1, and the ending frame is going to be frame 21. So that is the input of our action. And now we need to decide how we're going to output that. So I'm going to use the X location of our bone here, although I want it to be the local space. I'm going to change it from world to local space. And then we need to set it for the maximum and the minimum. So I want it to start when it's at 0, and I want it to finish the animation when it's at, say, 1.5. So now, when we grab our bone here and translate it on the X, you can see that that owner is actually following along. So how do we get the other bones to do that? That's easy. I'm just going to shift select them and select our owner bone last. And then down here in constraints, I'm going to copy constraints to selected bones. And now we set it up so that when we translate our bone along the X, that animation is going to play. And this is a very handy constraint.